It's time for the final bloody game of our RSL Season 5 Group B matches. This is game number 3 of the final match. The winner is in the playoff bracket and the loser is out. Who will it be? Well, unfortunately for you, this is not a Goosebumps You Decide book. This is only one that you can watch unfold as it happens. Will it be this man in the top right position, spawning as the Blue Terran player? From Team Complexity, QX! Wow, they had the STC! For some reason I was thinking about an incredibly attractive man in a tiger shirt. And spawning in the bottom left position, will it be this man? As the Red Protoss player. Wearing the red trunks, it is Jim! He's not proxy 2-gating, I'm a little bit upset. But it happens. And yeah, so far so standard. What is he doing? Is he going to go for a command center first? He's cheeky. He's going to go for a command center first, the STC. Not bad idea, considering that Jim has gone for the fast expand every game. The problem here is that Jim this game is finally going to probe scout, which means that things can get pretty crazy. I mean, it could get crazy pretty quickly, to be honest. But yeah, I like that. I like this. This could get crazy right fast. Now he isn't going to go for the singular simulator though, which means it could just be for Zealot Stalker pressure. The only other thing though is that he didn't get a fast gateway. He got his gateway on the same supply as anybody else. So I don't actually know what Jim's doing. I mean, I guess he wants to throw a different look because they played so many games. But yeah, I mean, he sees the command center first, and he's like, okay, yeah. Oh, he's not even minding the gas. Huh. He's just going to go straight for the Nexus. He's greedy because he saw that his opponent went for the command center first. He's like, okay, he's going command center first. I'm just going to throw this up, and that's going to be all. So he's just going to go for the Nexus, which I think is a very, very smart idea. He's just going to have that set up, and there's not really anything that the STC can do about it. He's kind of just locked in to his decision he's already made. He can't really pressure that build. He could try to make some Marines and maybe throw up a bunker by the expansion if he sees it, but the probe, I mean, what Jim needs to do is just keep this probe by the Nexus, because the STC, he's the kind of guy that is not really, he's not really afraid to do that. We saw him cheese to get his only win so far today against Jim. So when he sees this Nexus, I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised between a bunker and trying to put some pressure, but no, bunker's going to be at home, defensive. He doesn't want to do anything treasy or all any for this final game. He wants to play it out as well as he can, I guess, so that he can survive to the latest stages. And we do the second gas finishing up now for the Zerg playing. Well, he's got the Mothership core on the way out. Cybernetics core, he's got Warp Gate going through here. I wonder if he's going to make a Zealot though. That's the question, man. It's a question about life. He doesn't need to make a Zealot because they already got the Nexus down. That's really the only purpose the Zealot serves in the early stages of the game, since a lot of builds were completely nerfed, right? So now STC, he's going to run around. He's going to check around for epoxy pylons. He's going to try to just maintain a bit of map awareness, I guess, is the best way to put it. But heading off third barracks, he's going up for the 2 gas. And yeah, robotics facility. Those poor rocks, they did absolutely nothing to him. It's a terrible shame. 3 rocks follow up, very standard, double gas, yeah, 3rd gas as you begin the stim, yep, good. Nothing unusual here, I'm actually really liking this so far from STC. I mean, Barcode's build is alright too, nothing really noticeable there. I always feel like going for Century Expand is just a bit middle ground, so go to open up the Stalker at least, give yourself a bit of map control before you go and try to just throw down a base like that. So. The probes though, I mean the SCV, it's kind of heading on an interesting path. I was looking around, scouting around, trying to see if there's anything unusual. Or maybe he's trying to find, I don't know, someone to love. But Jim, He's playing really passive defensive style, which is okay. It's kind of annoying, not the most exciting thing in the world, but it's fine, I think. SCV's gonna get picked off. Nothing unusual there. He scans and he sees what he needs to see. He doesn't see the robo bay, I don't think, which is important. Yeah, that's actually quite important. Let me just check his vision. He doesn't know about the robo, which is really, really big deal, because if he doesn't prepare for Colossi, he could lose. I mean, he could get smashed by this. We saw White Raw try like a 2-base Colossus push on this map, but Jim might be able to execute it a little bit better. And we know, for all we know, Jim saw STC play versus that. Maybe he would like to do that build a lot on the North American, actually on the Korean Wings of Liberty ladder, but while he was staying there. But I don't know, he's going to get an Immortal out, +1 armor. Robotic Spay will be done very, very soon, and then we could see Colossus, and we'll determine whether or not he's going to get range, which is an equally important thing. But he's going to get he does have a Twilight Council on the way already, too. So you kind of combine both of them, I guess. You kind of get this somewhat similar cost or whatever, or at least cost benefit. But third command center being built by the STC at the third base, quite cheeky, I do say so myself. He's going to add 3 gateways, so he basically wants to be able to make units. He's going to move up to 6 gateways, which is kind of exciting. I don't think that Polo, I actually don't think that these guys are just going to, I think he's just going to all in. For some reason I was thinking about British people all-inning, but yeah. Then on Malance is coming in Blink as well. We do have a couple more gateways that are going to, those 3 gateways are going to finish soon. And STC scans, he walks forward for a second, and then they immediately trigger the yeah, they immediately throw up the Photon Overcharge, which is important. You know, he's wasting the energy on it. How much money energy is left on that? He's got enough for another Photon Overcharge, yeah, so now he can only use it once, but chopping into the main base isn't going to do too much, since he will Photon Overcharge that as well. Yeah, he's got this Medivex moving around. He's trying to do something, trying to find an opening. The armory's coming up. He's getting another engineering bay, which is very important. I mean, he already has the +1 attack, so we can get a very nice +2 timing. We can see him move into Hellbats. We could see him move into. I like the Bio Hellbat style a lot. It's quickly becoming one of my absolute favourites. Drop in the back of the natural expansion. He waited for the Photon Overcharge to wear off. He wants to proc it again. And if he can proc it again, he's actually going to be in a really nice position to put some aggression on towards that natural base, or at least the Duncan don't. Excuse me. The thing, yeah. I've gone completely mad. Thinking about coffee at a time like this. How insane is that? And now we have the Observer moving around. The third command center is complete though, and as far as this goes for STC, he's got this third base ahead up so much faster than Jim, and that's really important because he's going to be able to really power up his production. As we see, he's actually going to add on another starport. He already has the Viking production going, so these Colossi aren't going to be able to do too much. And in fact, I would almost like to see him go for a really big attack when he pulls some of his units out, tries to go for a super big timing attack, maybe with the SCVs. But I mean, the timing of this. These extra barracks aren't really going to be fitting in too well with that, so it's not really too much room to go for this move. And he's going to throw initial bunkers, which is okay. The only thing is, I mean, getting bunkers isn't going to do anything because you're still going to lose all the SCVs at your third base if he pushes you. You'd rather just be able to get a good concave. As I feel like when you play defensive like this, like you know your opponent's going for Colossus, but if you don't know for 100% sure that they're all-inning you, then building these bunkers and locking yourself in just kind of denies you that which makes Terran good, which is being able to go for the multiple aggression, being able to go and just, you know, attack here and there, and just doing everything really, just being all over. And now he scans, he sees the third base. So what he knows now, the process of going for third, is this is the part where you can start dropping. You can start putting on the harass. You can start trying to make life living hell for the Protoss player. But is he going to be able to do that? We're about to find out. Is he going to pull any SCVs? I'm curious. No, nothing. Shame. Terrible shame. Oh, well, here he goes. He's got a lot of units. I mean, the Vikings, I mean, like, there's a bunch of Colossi here too, so it's not like that's going to do too much. This pylon will know exactly where his army is, and honestly, I don't think Jim would be amiss to try to just cut this army off. Just approach it, force field it into you, and then that's it. Just chew it up. Like it's Raisin Bran or something like that. Nice scan. Killing observers is always important, but now it looks like Jim wants to push in. He's going to actually lift his command center, try to float it down south and bring all the SCVs away. It's kind of cute. And you know what he's going to do? He's going to buy himself a lot of time. STC does have a nice supply lead over his opponent, but these SCVs, if he can save them, that will be most pleasant. And it looks like he might actually get them out of there. That is huge. These stalkers are going to try. Oh no, he's going to lose a lot more than I thought. Now that's a tragedy right there. I don't know. I don't know if I can handle that. Watching something like that hurts. And STC, well, he's got his +2 attack about to complete. That's something. +2 armor has been done for like 2 years now for Jim. +3 armor is starting now, as well as +2 attack. Now, I feel like STC's got to try to do something. He's going to try to give some kind of push. Here we go. Yeah, this is a rough spot. I don't know if you can actually take this. There's so much here for Jim. This is a very high stock account, and the bio. Oh my god, 1 time warp or 2 time warps will just end this game right now. Here he goes. He's going to time warp, and there's no retreating really from this situation, from this position. He needs to fight here. He's going to lose everything behind this. The Vikings are doing everything they can versus the Colossi. But Jim holding steady in supply. I mean, STC is doing quite a bit of damage as well, but the problem is the Colossi are getting so much damage, and the force fields are absolutely fantastic, keeping everything away. And I don't even think landing these Vikings are going to be able to fix the situation. He's still in such a predicament. He's bringing everything else over. He's going to land the Vikings. There's an Immortal here, though. The Stalkers do so much extra damage. Is Jim going to be able to just win this game right here and advance in the Russian Starleague to the playoffs? I don't quite know. The surprise are so close. He's going to knock him back. He's fighting. STC is bringing everything that he absolutely can to hold him away. The only problem here right now is that while Jim is going to take a very bad fight, he does have the 3rd base. That is the most important part of this game right now. There's no economy left for STC. What's he going to do? Float his command center over? That's a bit silly. And yeah, STC, he's not down. He's not out yet, but he's certainly down. And yeah, it's kind of like that point when you're playing some sort of like crappy shooter game and you get knocked down on your legs and you like can't move for some reason, but you can still crawl around and ask for help. That's kind of what STC is like, except this is a single player game. So, I mean, he's going to have to face reality for what it is, and that's that this game against Jim, I don't know if it's going to be quite possible for him to execute this comeback that he's going to need to do. He's going to literally need to become innovation for a little bit. And I feel like he's going to pull the SCVs. Yeah, it's the smartest thing you can do, just pull the SCVs. There's not what else are you going to bring with you. There's a single Colossus, which means that the Bioforce, if in the proper spot, can do a lot of damage. Unfortunately for him, +3 armor just finished for the gateway units, which is... I mean, it's not terrible, but yeah, he's going to come in. Yeah, there's Vikings. He needs to take out the Colossus and let the Marines and Marauders fight this gateway army, but there's so many charge lots with the +3 armor. I don't think he can actually kill this. The last Viking is dead, and STC is going to lose absolutely everything. I don't think he's going to be able to stay too much longer in this game. He's dropping below 100 supply, below 90 supply. He's taking even further economic hits, below 80 supply. He cannot hold on. He's doing everything possible, but he's getting 1/3 of supply. GG, and Jim is going to pass out of this group. Absolutely fantastic matches that we had today, guys. Thank you so much, everyone who tuned in. Thank you for tuning in. You're absolutely fantastic, beautiful, wonderful people. I am so bloody tired. I'm just going to pass out pretty much right now, literally. And thank you so much for